Today we're gonna see if we can win the UCL with the players over 34 years old only. To answer this question, I'm gonna be taking Nottingham Forest because the last time they won the UCL was in 1980. The rules are simple. We can only sign a player who's 34 years old or above. So for the first position, I will sign a goalkeeper. And he is considering one of the best goalkeepers in the world right now. And he is playing with Inter Milan. And of course, he is being hated by Barcelona fans for some reason. Who else than Jan Sommer? He is 36 years old, and I hope we can win him the first UCL in his life. So now let's get into the next player. We'll sign a center midfield, but before we do this, please don't forget to hit the like button and also the subscribe for more content. So for the center midfield, we will sign one of the best players in history on this position. He played for Real Madrid and also Tottenham, and he is currently playing for AC Milan. And who else than the Croatian himself, Luka Modric. He is now 39 years old, and I guess Lamine Yamal might retire before Modric does. So now let's get him into our team. The crazy thing is that Modric has only market value at 6 million. I guess if you sign him for your club, he will bring more than this number. So I paid 7 million and let's bring him into our team. So now we have two players, one of them at 36 years old and the other at 39. So now let's sign a striker. And of course, one of the best player in the entire history of football. With 5 Ballon d'Ors, 5 UCL titles, and more trophies. Of course, who else than the Cristiano Ronaldo himself? He is now 41 years old, or 40 in the game. And how crazy football is. He has a market value of nearly 7 million only. Well, if you think about it, just sign with Cristiano Ronaldo and only from shared sales that has Cristiano Ronaldo's name, you will get way more than this number. Football sometimes might be crazy, but with 10 million, we can sign Cristiano Ronaldo. This is the last chance for Cristiano Ronaldo to win the UCL for the 6th time in his history. Just imagine if he wins the UCL this season, he will have more UCL than Barcelona, Juventus, Ajax Amsterdam, and more clubs. So now we agreed with Cristiano Ronaldo and he just came back to England. He just get done with the medical test. Well, I guess Ronaldo don't need a medical test. And he is wearing red again in England, but in a different city, in a different club. Welcome to Nottingham. So now I guess we need a defender, and I guess we can bring Cristiano Ronaldo colleagues in Al Nassr, which is Inigo Martinez. At 2025, he moved from Barcelona to Al Nassr, and now he has an 84 rating. At the age of 34, we can sign him for 10 million. Well, if you look at it, we have a very decent squad until now. So now let's sign a right back. This might be the worst thing that will happen in this video because I didn't find any right back that has 80 overall or above. Well, actually the best right back I found is Kieran Trippier at 34 years old with 79 rating. He's not that good, but it's better than nothing. Well, actually, I'm starting to think to change the whole formation into 3-5-2 or 3-4-3 or some stuff. And now let's sign another center midfield. Actually, this might be the best duo in the football history because we're gonna sign one of the best players in the last 10 years. He's from Belgium. He used to play for Man City, but in 2025, he moved to the Serie A and he is now playing for Napoli. And of course, who else than the Kevin De Bruyne? Imagine if this duo played in the same team in their prime, in Real Madrid or Man City. I'm sure it will be better than Modric and Kroos. I'm sure it will be the best duo in maybe football history. So I guess now we need a left back. And actually the fullback positions are really hard to find above 34 years old. So after a lot of searching, the best player I had is Yuri Beršić. He used to play for Atletico Bilbao since like 1985. So let's sign with him. Well, actually, I'm starting to thinking to change the formation, but let's wait until we finish all the signings. For the next position, we will sign a left wing. Well, there is not so many great players at that position, but the best choice I got is Ivan Perisic. With 36 years old and 81 rating, he actually can be so good on our left wing. Actually, our team is getting better and better, so let's now sign with another center back. Well, actually, at that position, you have so many options. Players like Nacho Fernandez, who is now playing in Saudi League with 81 rating and 35 years old. And also you can fight Kalidou Koulibaly, who is also playing in Saudi League. And not to forget, maybe the best of them all, Thiago Silva with 40 years old. He's now playing for Porto with 35 pace and 85 defending. Well, he might be the best choice. I don't know why we're getting the Europa League background. But anyway, let's sign with Thiago Silva. So now our defense is complete. We need a third midfielder. You might find it weird, but I'm gonna sign with the best player in history for most of the people. And of course, who else than the 8 Ballon d'Or, 4 UCL titles, 1 World Cup, and of course 10 La Liga with Barcelona. The Argentinian Lionel Messi, who is now considered as an attacking midfielder. With 86 rating, he might be the best player in our team. We'll give him 20 millions. And now, let's agree for the personal conditions. With all of negotiations completed, Messi is now officially a Nottingham player. We actually still need a right winger, but don't worry, I got the choice. With 35 years old, and he's playing in Saudi League, he just won the Champions League of Asia with Al Ahly, Riyad Mahrez. With 34 years old and 84 rating, he's actually the best choice we got on right wing. So let's sign with him. So now our first 11 is completed. I will sign with a bunch of substitutions, and some of them might be on our first 11. So at the bench we got Manuel Neuer, Angel Di Maria, Karim Benzema, Mkhitaryan, Griezmann, Baumann, Lewandowski, and also N'Golo Kante. Well, of course, players like Robert Lewandowski must be in the main 11, so I'm thinking to change the formation. So yes, guys, I'm now playing with 3-4-1-2. Acerbi now can play, and also Robert Lewandowski. And now we need to answer the most important question. Can this team win the UCL time for the last time in their career? So to make sure this thing can go well, first we need to put some coaches. So I just got the best coaches for every position. So our team now is looking better. And the second step now is to put development plan for most of the players. And before I do this, I release all the Nottingham players at the age of 33 or lower. For Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm putting a poacher, which will increase the weak foot. For Riyad Mahrez, I'm focusing on finishing and also the weak foot. As for Lionel Messi, I will be focusing at the skill moves and also the finishing. Actually, Kevin De Bruyne is the highest rated in our team and he has a great passing, so I might be focusing on finishing. Well, I know he might be not increased, but let's keep it the same at least. So I'm gonna be playing a pre-season tournament to make sure all the players can do well. Well, at the first match, we're gonna playing with Rayo Vallecano. Well, I guess we should easily win this game. So let's see. We won 3-1. Griezmann, Lewandowski. Well, Lewandowski scored twice, so that's a good start. Well, after the preseason tournament has ended, we got the first place, so we won it. Actually, this is a good start, but I'm sure the problems will come at the second phase of the season. So let's see how we will do at the first 3 matches in the Premier League. At the first match, we're gonna play against Brentford. We're playing at our home stadium, so I guess we should win, right? Oh my god. Well, we just lost 2 points. And some of our players, like Kevin De Bruyne and also Ivan Perisic, starting to lose some abilities. So De Bruyne is now 86 and Perisic is just 80. I guess we can put Angel Di Maria. Of course, he will be better than Ivan Perisic. The second match will be against Crystal Palace. I hope we can get an easy win from them. Please, guys, please. Yes, we won 4-2. Lewandowski just scored a hat-trick. Now we are playing against West Ham. They have 6 points out of 3 games in the Premier League. Cristiano, Messi, please, can you guys score? Please? Oh my god, we lost. Well, actually, we have a serious problem. All of our players are 34 or above, so we might have a fitness issue. Well, this is the 3rd time I'm changing my shirt in this video. Well, actually, the video took longer than I was expected. But I'm willing to sacrifice it to introduce a great content. I'm thinking of creating a new plan, or you might call it a new squad, I don't know. Well, the thing is, I need to have 2 squads because most of these players can play it 90 minutes straight. So for the second squad, I'm putting Perisic in the starting lineup. I'm also putting N'Golo Kante and Henrik Mkhitaryan and also Iago Aspas. And finally, Karim Benzema. At that way, I guess I can play the full season with full fitness for most of the players. So now I'm gonna simulate until the Ballon d'Or nominees announcement to see if there is a player from my team will win the Ballon d'Or. So now we are at 26th of October. So let's see who are the nominees. So Lamine Yamal, also Harry Kane and Erling Haaland and Rafinha. There is not a single player from our club. But if you take a look at the team of the week, you can see that Cristiano Ronaldo is there. He also got the man of the match at the last game. Also Lionel Messi got a man of the match at the UCL. So let's see the standings. We are at the 5th place. Okay. That's not so bad. And the great thing is, Robert Lewandowski scored 6 goals in 9 games. Also, Cristiano scored 5 goals. Modric has the 3rd most assists. But the most important thing is the UCL. So out of 3 games in UCL, we have a 6 points. Actually, it's not so bad if you think about it. So let's hope we can get more at the next few games. And now we just simulate until the UCL group ends. And now, let's see. Well, first of all, Messi is now 85 rating. He was 86 at the beginning of the video. Di Maria is now 80. So our top goal scorer until now is Cristiano Ronaldo with 23 goals. 17 goals in the Premier League. Messi scored 11. So now Cristiano is the second top scorer in the Premier League. Only 1 goal difference between him and Haaland. As for our standings, we are now at the 4th place. Well, 13 points behind Liverpool. There is still a chance. Let's see about the UCL. We got the 2nd place. That's so good. So we don't need to play the playoff. And now I'm waiting until the playoff ends to see which team from those teams we will face. Well, the playoff just ended. Well, actually, there is some surprises. Inter Milan got knocked out. Chelsea also got knocked out. And at the round of 16, we will face Newcastle. I guess we are doing better than them in the league. They are at the 9th place. We are at the 4th. They didn't lose a single match in the last 5 games, and I hope to break their record. Well, the first leg will be at their stadium, the St. James Park, and we won. Benzema scored a goal. Well, now we are at the 2nd leg, and we have one small problem. Actually, it is one big problem, not small at all. De Bruyne won't be played this match. So I will put in N'Golo Kante. And we are playing at City Ground, our stadium, of course. And I hope we can reach the quarterfinals. Please, guys, please. Yes, we won! Ronaldo, Griezmann, and Thiago Silva. What a legend. So now we are officially at the quarterfinals. Real Madrid just got knocked out. Arsenal also. Oh my god, also Barcelona. This might be the easiest UCL ever. But instead of facing Olympic Marseille or Borussia Dortmund or even Bayer Leverkusen, we are facing Bayern München. And also Man City are facing PSG. I hope this is not the end. So let's see the first leg. I hope we can win or draw. Oh my god, we lost 3. Harry Kane scored twice. It is sad because Harry Kane is 32 years old. If he was just 2 years older, we would bring him to our squad. But anyway, we still got the 2nd leg. And on the Premier League, we are at the 3rd place. I guess we can do something. So now we are at the 2nd leg. Just imagine if we went 2-0 and went to extra time, we might do something. I am putting Kevin De Bruyne at the attacking midfield. And Messi, unfortunately, is suspended. So I'm putting N'Golo Kante. Just imagine that Cristiano Ronaldo scored 9 goals against Bayern München without playing in the Bundesliga. Please, guys, do something. Lewandowski and also Sommer against their former team. Please, guys, please. No! Kimmich at the 87th minute. Oh my god, we should have gone to the extra time. Also, Liverpool and Man City just got knocked out. This would have been the easiest UCL ever. We still got 6 more games in the Premier League. If we win them all, we can win the Premier League. So now the Premier League just ended. Di Maria is now 79. Also, De Bruyne got downgraded. Our top goal scorer is Cristiano with 37 goals. Lewandowski scored 21 goals. Well, I thought Messi would score more. And Kevin De Bruyne just scored 25 goals. This is insane. So officially, Cristiano got the golden boot. And Kevin De Bruyne is not even the top assist. At the Emirates Cup, we won at round 3. And we won against Manchester United on round 4, alright? At the round of 16, we won against Sheffield. At the quarterfinals, we lost to Newcastle. No. I hope we can win something this season. At the Carabao Cup, we won against Oxford. And then we won against Wolverhampton. We won against Man City. At the quarterfinal, please, guys, please, please. We won against Liverpool. There is still Arsenal. Only Arsenal, guys. Please focus. Messi and Cristiano used to score a lot of goals against Arsenal. At the semi-final, we lost to Arsenal. And Arsenal lost the final. Oh my god. And after we got knocked out from Bayern München, Bayern reached the final and lost to Paris Saint-Germain. Anyway, at the Premier League, we got the 3rd place and Liverpool won with 100 points. Actually, we weren't so bad, but Liverpool was better. So now I guess we answered the question. We need a young talents to win the UCL. But I'm still thinking we made a good season at the 3rd place in Premier League. We got out of the quarterfinals and we reached the semifinals at the Carabao Cup. So if you enjoyed this video, you will like this video too. Just click here and you will watch it.